Hey, Dark Moon Dollies. It's me, Dark Moon Doll. I just want to do a quick video about autism and my autism and how it works and how it's working today. I was walking my normal route to go to the grocery store, and then I noticed that there was a tape, caution tape, you know, taped, where I can't go down where I usually go. This really pissed me off. And there's cops everywhere and everything. This really pissed me off. I just wanted to say, why the fuck can I go down here? And then when I got to there, I said, "Can I go through here? I just need to go to the grocery store." And then they told me, "Hold up." So I went over there, and there's a whole bunch of cop cars there, lots of cops out, with their hands folded, hands on their hips, looking like no one's passing this boundary. So I went and I asked one of the cops. Like I said, I just need to go grocery shopping. Can I just walk through here? And he's like, "No, you can't." I said, "Well, what am I supposed to do?" And he's like, "Well, you just go down such and such street instead." And I'm like, that's the worst thing to tell somebody who has autism, is that you can't go down the same road or the same path, the same route that you always do, that's nonstop, consistent. I felt like I was going to have a meltdown then. And then as I was walking away, the cop says, "Somebody got ran over by a car." He didn't even have to tell me that, but he did that because it seemed like he went, "Stop acting selfish, because something worse, it just happened than what you are experiencing." Yes, okay, they're supposed to do that. They're supposed to lock everything down and, and whatever. But all of a sudden, they care about this area. They didn't before. And now they care about this area. It's ridiculous. So, of course, I didn't fight the cop or whatever, but I was feeling like I just wanted to yell at him. And then if I did that, then I would be seen as crazy, insane. But that's to the extent of what people don't know about level 1 autism. There's 3 levels, 1, 2, and 3. I'm considered 1 where I'm low needs. Like, I don't need as much, and I'm high functioning, so I'm not considered, you know, a danger to myself or others. Yet I do have these instances, which all level 1 people with level 1 autism can relate to, where you're used to doing something a certain way over and over again, and then you're forcibly made to do something totally different. And it sounds ridiculous to some people. Like, of course you shouldn't go through there. Someone just got ran over. But if you know this place, you know what I'm talking about. Is that they wait so long for things to escalate, and then they do something to help. That's how it works here in this district, in this whatever you want to call it. This It just feels like a different planet, really, to tell you the truth. I was pissed off because I wanted to go. And then after I went through, and then the route that I had to go through was a lot gross than the other route that I usually go through. And so I just have to sit down and relax for a little bit before I go on my shopping trip to get some necessity groceries. That's one thing that people with autism don't like, is unexpected things happening. You're used to doing things one way, and then you have to switch up on the fly. It can be done, but it pisses me off. I don't feel good about somebody being ran over and possibly killed, died. Yet all of a sudden they're concerned about it because this area, California, Sacramento, they're trying to clean it up all of a sudden because they want to make it to where nobody can afford to live here but rich people. People from out of the country, foreigners who are wealthy. And so they want to kick out people that aren't wealthy. So now all of a sudden they're trying to seem like they care about the crime and things that are happening. They really don't. It's all a money thing. All of this shit is. So that's all I have to say. Most autistic people don't like the switch up, the change. You're used to doing things a certain way. It's your comfort zone. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel safe, secure. But when this shit happens, you don't. You don't feel that way. What I start to feel is suspicion. All kinds of shit has been happening underneath that bridge, and all of a sudden they're doing something about it. It's been years. Things have been happening under that bridge, and all of a sudden they're doing something about it. It's obvious what they're doing here. They're turning into a tourist trap. It's turning into a place where only wealthy people can live. And so all of a sudden they're cracking down on crime and shit like that in this area. Give me a fucking break. They don't really care. They don't. It's the way that cop said that to me, like, you unselfish bitch, the way he said it. Like, somebody got ran over here. I'm like, you didn't have to tell me that shit. You could have just told me you have to take another route. But he wanted to be able to explain why he was telling me I can't go my regular route. And looking at me, thinking that I'm trouble because I'm black. First of all, I'm dressed eccentrically, right, with what I've got on right now. And so the suspicions continue. And I just don't like when things are interrupted like that. I don't like it at all. And then there's this thing called pathological demand avoidance, which I learned through this YouTube channel. Uh, the woman's name is Meg, and I think the name of the channel is it I'm Autistic Now What? I think that's what the name of the channel is. I can't remember the channel. But I was rewatching a video that she did on PDA, which is pathological demand avoidance. I almost forgot what it meant. Most people think it's public displays of affection, but in this case, it's pathological demand avoidance. When someone tells you have to go right, but when you want to go left, you're pissed off. And you just want to just sit there and do nothing. Those are some of the things that go on inside the mind of someone who has what they would consider low needs autism. We appear to be okay on the outside, but on the inside we're seething and we're pissed off. But at the same time, I don't want to cause drama. And that's something I learned about those who have this level of autism, is that we're very non-confrontational because we've been masking our whole fucking life. So we have to make sure that people understand that we're